on, folks? It's Two Yachties and Beer. We're back in the studio.
Yes, we are. We are back.
Man, oh man. Did you see that last episode?
Man, I heard the Punisher and Macho Man just
Slayed it
for us. They ruined it for
man,
us. We're not entertaining at all.
Hey, listen. I went back and watched that like 3 or 4 times. That Macho Man.
Oh, he had me cracking up.
Dude, he was off the chain. I think
we turned up.
Honestly, yes, exactly. I think we should definitely bring them back.
Macho Man should come back during WrestleMania.
Ooh.
And Macho Man needs to try Stone Cold Steve Austin's beer.
I wonder how, you know what? That would be something for, really interesting for us to look up to see how many wrestlers actually have their own brew.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure that Stone Cold Steve Austin isn't the only one.
And if he
Out of all the lineup of wrestlers throughout the history.
But the Rock just does the tequila.
Yeah, and he's a movie star, so
that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, what we got tonight?
All right, so we're in Alton, Illinois tonight.
And we're at Alton.
You know where the riverfront is, right?
Oh yeah, right down there by the casino.
Yep.
Where I like to spend some money.
Yeah, well, we know. We know. So this place is called Old Bakery Beer Co.
And big shout out to Lauren and the whole staff. Me and Mark had an opportunity to go down there and sit at their unique bar. They have the coolest little pump. What
machine?
What is it? The piston? It was like the piston.
Manual
it's called
press.
The manual press. It's called the machine. It comes out so beautiful. It kind of reminds me of Guinness, the way that it looks in the glass. But man, oh man, this guy right here don't even like dark beers. And like, tell him how it was.
I was very impressed. I'm not a big dark beer guy, but holy crap, it's served at 50 degrees and it's pressed manually.
Man,
pressed.
It is so delicious.
Wow,
so
big. A brown.
Yeah, I have to give a big shout out to Lauren and whoever their brewmaster is that came up with that, because I guess back in the day that's how the pubs used to like serve the beer on tap.
Yeah,
it was like through a manual press. It wasn't through this whole carbonated system that they have. So yeah, that's really interesting. So make sure if you're in Alton, Illinois, to stop by the Old Bakery Brew or Old Bakery Beer Company. There in Alton. So what do we got on the lineup tonight?
So we have 8 beers, and we're going from 4% all the way up to 9%.
9%, folks.
The 9% is a special edition that was released recently. We don't know how long it'll be out there, so definitely go
limited
check
time only. And I say we get into the review.
All right. So the first beer, I have to say something because this is they pay homage to certain things in Alton, and it's beautiful that they do this. So the first beer is called Bluff City Lager, and Bluff City is a nickname for Alton.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's the story behind that? Do you know the story behind that?
I'm not very familiar with the story, but Bluff City, Alton's been called Bluff City before, at least from what I've heard.
So do your research, and I also know that in Alton there's historical stories of the Gentle Giant, which happens to be one of the beers.
Oh, yeah.
They paid homage to the Gentle,
strongest beer.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, this guy was like what, 8 foot, 9 foot tall or some kind of craziness. And then there's like a very strong history of like haunted houses and just hauntings and all that. So that spooky scary is right in line with what you were talking about, how they paid homage to Alton, Illinois. So
I'm ready to open this beer.
Man, let's go ahead and throw it on the beer cam.
Bluff City Lager.
Beer cam.
This is a 4% beer.
Let's get into that presentation, Yachty.
All right. So when it comes to presentation, I think one of the more important things is understanding their branding reputation. And with the way Old Bakery is branding everything, it looks very consistent with their whole lineup. It gives you that old vintage look. They're keeping it simple. They got cool little things that make it look like something you would see out of a bakery.
Absolutely.
Simple labels. And one of my favorite things is this right here. They even highlight
where they're at on the map.
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
And the thing I like about it is they went so far to actually highlight that this is an organically made beer, which is interesting to me. And then also,
Says please recycle on the top all the way around.
And then also on this particular beer, and I believe it's on all the rest of them, they actually print on the actual can.
Yeah, yeah.
This is not a sticker.
This is actual print.
This is,
and look,
and it's very high quality.
Look what that says.
Beer the way it used to be, a clean and crisp American lager. Cheers. Yeah. Shout out to Lauren. So Mark, what are you going to give them on the presentation of the can for the Bluff City Lager?
I really like the old look to it. I'm going to give them a 3.
You're going to give them a 3?
Yeah, they did good.
I'm going to be right there on the middle of the road with you, but the fact that it's organic and the fact that we went through so many beers as of today that people do not take the additional steps and the additional investments to, spend if they're outsourcing it or doing it in the house to where they're actually printing on the can. I'm going to give it a 4.
Man, Yachty, I'm going to have to rekindle their mind because, man, I forgot about the print. I forgot about the print.
We went through so many beers that people were doing the labels.
Yeah.
And not actually printing on the can.
Sorry, guys. You're getting a 4.
So, I
mean, I messed up.
Good job, Lauren, and your people for investing in the print aspect of your presentation. And now
it's time for the pour.
Now we're going to get into the pour, folks.
Yeah, you hear that pop?
Let's get to the beer can for that pour. And I love these new glasses.
Did I get it right? I'm going to get the pour right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. Look at that.
Come on back.
Come on back. Look how pretty that looks in that glass.
The Beer Shopping Network. Oh, man. Nice head on it. I mean, that's a nice, crisp beer right there.
And the bubbles are staying consistent in the glass.
Yeah. And it's really cold. See, our beers are cold this time.
Yeah.
So let's give it a frosty look.
For the pour, I mean, it's a pretty good pour
on there.
out of what is that, a 16-ounce can?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to give them. I'm gonna give them a 3. Oh, look at me messing up. There you go.
3 on the pour.
3 on the pour.
Okay.
What you got?
No, that head is still there. That's a nice head, right? I'm giving them a 4.
You giving them a 4 on the pour?
Yep.
4 on the pour for Mr. Yachty.
All right, let me go ahead and pass this can over to you.
So yeah, I got to get one.
You can hook yourself up with something.
There we go.
Oh yeah. We'll just set that to the side.
Set that to the side. Now we're going to get into the smell, folks.
Yes.
Has a hint of like crisp and sourness to it. I'm getting a little hint of sour.
Yeah. Some corn in there. It's organic. I think it's made from the corn in Illinois.
I'm going to have to give them a 3 because it's not mind-blowing, but it's clean.
Yeah.
What do you got?
3.
3? Matching me middle of the road. There we go.
I mean, that's not bad, though.
Not bad at all, folks.
Now to my favorite part.
Oh, yeah. The taste. Cheers.
Man, that's good. I have a confession to make.
Huh.
When we were over at the bakery, the old bakery beer company, trying out all the beers, because we tried all the beers.
Was this your go-to?
This was my favorite.
Yeah.
So you know what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. So
they're getting a 5 from me. I love that.
5 out the gate?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. I mean, that's my favorite one.
Well, you don't know.
So far.
We got 7 more to go, buddy.
That's true. That's true.
I was just thinking.
Upriver,
I was just thinking about something that the Macho Man and the Punisher messed up on the review.
Oh, they did. I need to get more beer.
Hey, they forgot to say would they refer it to a friend. Them greedy.
They don't give a fuck.
Hold on, them greedy, self-centered celebrities.
Well, they're celebrities. What you expect?
Like they thought about self. They didn't. Man, they don't give a shit about referring nothing to a friend.
I was waiting for Macho Man to bust out a Slim Jim. I was waiting for it. See how it tastes with a Slim Jim.
Yeah, it's just like twist it and
oh yeah.
Maybe it was a Slim Jim freaking straw or something. I don't know. Yeah. But I'm gonna give them a 4 on that. That's a
all right.
You know what I mean? It's not horrible and it's not absolutely my favorite because I'm a darker guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good tasty lager, most definitely.
And if you guys are watching for the first time, I keep looking off to the side of the screen. I'm actually documenting all of our ratings. So later on, you can actually download the spreadsheet that shows everything that we recorded, rating-wise.
Absolutely.
So would you refer this to a friend?
I would.
I would too.
Yeah, it's a good, clean, crisp beer, and I would definitely refer that to a friend.
I mean, you can't beat it, Bluff City.
So on to the next. What we got?
So up next, Blueberry.
Blueberry
this is 4.5.
4.5.
Yes.
Let's see what that
presentation looks like.
Yaddy.
Got a cooler down here this time. We got all this fancy stuff, and we're having hot beers. Ain't that a shame? Switch to the beer can.
So what do you got?
This is Blueberry 4.5.
Again, very consistent labeling. I like that they keep stuff simple, crisp, clean, and straight to the point. This is another organic beer.
Yeah.
Another, they chose, I think what would have been a better choice for the font color would have been probably that cream white color on the top. I think it would have made the stuff pop a little bit more. Yeah. Instead of that light blue on the dark blue, I think that lighter color would have looked better. What do you think?
Well, maybe, but I'm learning that their branding likes to be very simple.
Yeah, it's very crisp, clean, straight to the point. And what do they got?
It's cool how they have the colors are all close to this, so they're blending a lot.
So it says Blueberry Golden Ale. What does it say? Blueberry Golden Ale, proudly brewed with North American
grains and hops.
So
there's fruit, there's grains, and there's hops. And it even tells you the type of grains, the type of hops, and the fruit.
So they're being very open about how they brew their, like Corey said, their tea.
And this is a USDA organic beer, and most of their beers tonight are like that, if not all of them.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're into the whole organic thing, the brewery would be definitely a place to go to.
So for presentation, for this, ideally I would say show me a blueberry or something, but following their branding, I guess you could say technique, they don't do anything like that. They keep it simple. And I'm going to give them a 3 on this.
You're going to give them a 3? Yeah. I'm going to match you on that.
So, well done. The only time it's bad is whenever you get a 2 or a 1.
So, you ready to...
It's that time to pour, huh?
It's time to pour, man. Back to the beer can.
Let me get it. Man, this is the funnest part.
And if I remember right, this one actually had a great smell, so I'm really excited about the smell. And look at that. You would think blueberry, it would be like a darker, like bluish colored type of beer. But no, they keep it simple. You're getting that beer, and they're going to hit you with that flavor of that fruit. So,
man, look how clean it is. It looks very clean.
I mean, it looks like the damn beer icons.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. It does. It's thin on the bubbles, but
I mean, look at that.
Expect that with the flavored beer like that. I mean,
bam.
You got USDA organic beer, baby.
Babe.
I don't know if there's a lot of beers that actually have that kind of stamp.
I mean that they're stamping the organic, and you know that it's made of high product. You know what I mean? Because when you go to the grocery store, anything organically made or has that seal on it is basically a higher price, higher quality.
Yeah.
So for the pour, the head did dissipate pretty quickly, so I'm gonna give it a 3.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Because I don't expect a lot to come from a fruity type of beer. You're not gonna get that hop in there. You're not gonna get those bubbles, but that's definitely right down the middle. So you get a 3 from me.
Right down the middle with the 3 for the Yachty.
For this smelly beer, in a good way, this is my favorite part. I'm sure it's your favorite part too, Yachty.
Oh, yeah.
Is the smell.
Let me go ahead and pour my little 2 ounce in there. Go ahead and set that to the side.
All right.
And we're to the smell, folks.
Here we go.
I do have a hint of blueberry.
Man, that smells so good. It's like a clean.
It kind of reminds me of like a muffin.
Yeah, blueberry muffin. That's exactly what it smells like.
It has that blueberry muffin smell, like fresh out the oven.
And it might be because it's all local harvest.
Uh-huh.
And if it's not local, I mean, it's got to be pretty close because that smells very fresh.
It has a really nice, clean blueberry smell. So for the smell, I'm gonna actually give them a 4 because it does.
Damn.
It does really make me want to drink this.
You were literally speaking my mind because I'm like, if out of all blueberry beers, this one's getting it. This one is a 4.
I mean,
it's good.
Let's stop talking and let's get into the drinking. So we got the 4s for the smells. I'm on to the next. Let's get into this. For the blueberry.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Man, that is so freaking good.
That is pretty good.
Oh my gosh. When it comes to blueberry,
that's
whoa.
Killing it.
I don't even you don't even know this.
Man, this is fantastic.
Wow, the aftertaste on this, it's a blueberry muffin. That is a blueberry muffin.
So what's interesting about this is with this, you know the last beer you said that was your go-to, your favorite and stuff. And I think we didn't we try this on tap?
We did try
did try it on tap. But it does I think it tastes a little bit different and better on inside the can. But I actually honestly the aftertaste is fantastic out the can. I don't remember it tasting this good on tap.
Yeah, that is freaking good.
I'm going to have to give that a 5.
I am matching.
I would actually, would you refer that to a friend?
Yeah.
I would too.
Can we do a refill? This is a refill.
Oh, you're starting something brand new.
Something new. If we both give them a 5, we
hey,
all
right. So we're learning as we go, as well as you're learning as we go. I hope I said that correct. If we do give a beer a 5 on anything, that is going to be a
automatic refill.
Automatic refill. So I hope you're.
Oh man.
Yeah, he said empty the can.
Emptied it. Well, because
I mean, look. Yeah, that is so on point with our.
Later on, we're gonna mix all these beers up, so I don't want to tarnish this one.
Yeah, this one's great.
Oh my gosh.
Man, that's so good.
You guys knocked it out the park.
You killed it.
Knocked it out the park.
You killed it for the blueberry. So, man, oh man, they killed it. Old Bakery.
Oh man.
And it kind of,
this is so good.
Having beers like this and having a name like Old Bakery kind of makes sense. And why it tastes
blueberry muffin.
Yeah, blueberry muffin. Where do you go to get that? At the bakery.
Get a blueberry muffin.
That'd be honestly, I think during the summer, Lauren and her brewmaster should come up with a whole lineup of like fruit flavored beers.
I think they could do it.
And I think
This is a good example that they know how to do
that
it.
and I think I haven't seen this in a beer flavor like a flavored beer company or how can I say this like a fruit flavored beer having those variety packs as what the
Kind of like the
seltzers like the
Yeah.
seltzers how you have variety. I
Yeah.
have not seen no beer company, a micro beer brew company, do like a spinoff to where they do that, but it's beer.
They haven't.
I'm giving you
Beer Bakery.
Hey,
Do it.
I'm giving you
Do
ideas. I'm giving you ideas. I will pass that one
I said
off to you freely. Freely.
Old Bakery Beer
I will
Company.
pass that off to you
Do it.
freely. I think they should. Man,
Yeah.
that is so good. Sorry that we're stuck on the blueberry for a minute. I'm sitting back and I'm
This is
enjoying
good.
this. I'm enjoying.
Imagine
this.
if it came with like a packet to make your own blueberries while you drink your blueberry beer. Would that be too much?
Man, that's good. That's good. And I've been waiting for this time of the day all day. And then what's crazy is if you have been a fan and watched our show from the beginning, we have continuously critiqued our show and evolved. And, you know, hopefully when the time arises when we get picked up by a network, Yachty, the really cool, you know, set that you have in mind.
Oh yeah, I have one in mind.
Yeah, he has some extravagant set in mind. So I mean, we're visionaries.
Build it.
You know what? But we're visionaries. We're visionary, and we're gonna need a big studio. But one thing that I think that is valuable for us to do is to clear our palate.
Clear
Our palate in between beers. We didn't do it from the Bluff City to the Blueberry because I think we were just excited. We were excited about drinking the Blueberry. Obviously, that
was a good
it's
beer.
Gonna be. Would you refer to a friend?
Oh yes. I mean,
so that's two in a row. That's very impressive. And you know, we are. And I'm a call it out on film and on audio. However, you're listening to our show. We are looking
for
sponsors. So, you know, right now we're drinking Sam's Purified as Sam's Choice Purified drinking water.
Did they pay for that?
No, but I'm saying if the reason why I'm calling them out is if you are a water company and are a distributor or you're in the process of starting your water company and you would like the Two Yachties and Beer to showcase your water on our show, you can, you know, feel free to contact me or Mark. We have some really cool business cards, man. Do you have a business card on you?
Oh, yeah, of course I do.
Man, when I tell you that my Yachty kills it with the design and the ideas, like we have some really, really cool cards.
Switch to the beer cam. We'll get a good old close up on it.
Yeah, beer cam. Would you take a look at that? Like, look at this.
The camera might be
Let's get
set to a different focal length.
Boy, right there.
There it is.
Like, how cool is that card?
And it's see-through.
Yeah, it's see-through. So if you happen to see one of these floating around, you'll have me and Mark's number. You can reach out to us, and let's get your sponsorship. You know what I mean? We're looking for sponsors, so make sure that you guys get in contact with us. Back to us. All right. So what do we have up on the lineup next?
So next,
I'm excited about this. This two great beers in a row.
We have Citrus
Old Bakery
Wheat.
Brewery. You're killing it. You're killing it.
So this one is Old Citrus. This is Citrus Wheat.
Citrus Wheat.
Yes, Citrus Wheat.
Is that like is that like a Blue Moon, like Citrus Wheat, or that's what it makes me think. Like when you say Citrus Wheat, it makes me think Blue Moon.
It is wheat beer,
American
wheat beer, proudly brewed with American grains and hops. Okay,
and hops.
So I love this. They're keeping their formula the same. So right here they have it say
orange peel.
Yep, was that lemon peel, orange peel, and coriander?
Oh, okay,
The grains and the hops.
So they have orange and lemon.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that's like a hybrid beer of when you think. All right. So,
So this is
when
gonna be another
when you
flavored beer
think
for us.
of a lemon beer and a orange beer, or orange pale beer, I think Blue Moon,
Shock Top.
and I think Blue Moon number one, and then for the lemon, I think of the Summer Shandy.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes me feel like maybe they went with a hybrid with this citrus sweet.
And it's
Back to the beer can.
all organic.
All organic,
All
once
organic,
again.
guys.
So, Mark, for the presentation of citrus wheat,
They are sticking to the formula. It's a great formula. Simplicity sells, and that's exactly what they're doing here.
I think that whoever their graphic designer is, actually, I personally
Understand
feel
simplicity.
that they probably
Smart.
have a degree.
For sure. If he doesn't have a degree, he has.
He's killing it. He has I mean, this simplistic of. I mean, it's kind of like the outline of that little logo that's around each presentation. I mean, it's where they're presenting. You know what I mean? It reminds me of how we do our flyers for events. We have it's always like the name of the company on top. It's like presenting, and then you know what I mean? Like it really.
Yeah, that the shape.
You mean like
it
says? I mean, it's in a flyer form. If you think about it, like they have Old Bakery Beer Co. Alton, Illinois, on all their cans so far, and then they're showcasing in that font. They keep it the same. I mean, look at the other beers.
Well, if you look at this, the actual logo.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get this right. This is actually the outline of their logo.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So,
and the other
beers,
the other ones are the same one. The same way, right?
Yeah, they're all the same.
Let's put the other on there so people can see what we're talking about.
It's the outline.
You see how they're I mean, I want you guys to pay attention. You know, things when you're doing graphics. I mean, me and Mark have a lot of experience in graphics, and Mark has more than me. But like something I've learned from him over the years and whatnot is, if you're branding yourself, you don't have to throw like 36 versions of your brand. Keep things
simple.
Keep it simple. If you pay attention, up on the top, it says Old Bakery Brewery on each can. It has the same outline, and it's presenting that beer. Like, I kind of like how, you know, Mark, I do kind of like how they use the similar logos, or I mean the font.
Look at that.
Yep. They're all organic.
Organic. Love it.
But you see how they kept, so now we have 2 of 3 that have used the same font style.
Yeah.
And I like that.
It's that retro look.
That Bluff City Lager, it kind of makes me wonder, since
that was
since it's reference to Alton, if that particular font was used historically somewhere in Alton.
It could be.
It does make me kind of want to do some research on that. But I just wanted to kind of highlight, you know, the simplistic, because if you go back to like Anheuser or any of the other bigger beer companies, they keep their stuff very simplistic and consistent.
Yes.
So make sure that you take note if you're like an upcoming brewmaster or you're wanting to start your own beer company. When you're going into, it's not just the brewing of the beers that you need to, you know, take note of. It's the actual presentation of your can and how are you going to properly brand yourself. So, Mark, on the presentation of this can, I'm going to give them a 4 because they stayed consistent.
They're keeping the consistency, and I agree with you. You know, it's consistent. That's the most important thing. You know, you got to have consistency. You got to have that brand awareness, and they are sticking to the plan, and it's working.
Killing it. On to the pour. Favorite part of the show.
This is so much better than...
Man, your glass is leaning. What the heck?
Oh, that thing's got a lean on it.
No.
There we go.
That was crazy, wasn't it?
It looked
like it was leaning. I was like, what the heck? Let me go ahead and take the pour off of here.
There we go.
I was like, what the heck? The damn glass is leaning.
All right.
All right. For the pour. You know what? That has kind of a grapefruit looking color to it. Like
Yeah, it
grapefruit juice.
Look
Look at that. Look at that.
One day I'll be a good old pourer.
So for the pour, I mean, it has a great
nice.
it has a great flavor. I mean, not flavor, but it has a great color. I mean, the color almost matches the color that they went with that orangish can. I mean, look at that. That's about damn near the same. I mean, I'm gonna give them a 4 out the gate because they killed it. Oh shit! Look at me. There we go.
4.
4 for the pour.
You know, that head is sticking around.
I mean, it looks like our damn logos. Look.
Damn.
Boy.
I don't like agreeing with you all the time.
Man, come on.
I'm giving them a 4.
Come on now. You can't be a hard ass all the time, Mark.
Giving them a 4 because, wow.
Killing
right,
it. Killing it.
I'll get you some of this.
Go on, give me a little bit.
Boom. Perfect pour.
Hey, see, before we started this show, Mark couldn't pour worth of shit.
Yeah, sucked at
it. He's had plenty of practice.
Yeah. Now we got these badass glasses.
Oh, man. We found these.
These.
We found these on Amazon. They were great. We spent like 2 hours looking for glasses because, you know, we saw that the Punisher was like bitching and complaining, even though that he hasn't took a shower in like 3 years. He was complaining that the glass was dirty. I'm like, the glass? I mean, damn. We cleaned the glass. We gave you guys fresh glasses.
Glass.
I mean, he dirtier than the glass, bitching about the glass. Like, take a damn shower. Like, what the hell is wrong with that guy? But anyways, on to the smell. It really doesn't have too much of a smell.
Yeah, don't smell much.
Like, what do you smell?
I smell a faint orange peel.
I don't really have too much of a smell.
I can smell some orange in there. It's faint though.
Oh shit! I'm trying to like take a line. I'm just playing. I don't do.
He's snorting.
I don't do none of that.
Snorting beer.
Snorting beer. New concept.
Yeah, I get that. When you move it towards you, move it away.
It doesn't have a bad smell, and it doesn't have any kind of like smell to it, really. So it's middle of the road.
I'm giving you a 3. I can smell it's faint.
Middle of the road for the smell.
2 3s. We'll give him a 3.
Boom, boom, bing.
Now, once again, here we go.
All right. So remember what I said. I said, what I said, summer shandy, and I said blue moon.
Blue moon, yeah.
Hybrid.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind when you drink this.
Wow. Immediately right off the back, I got the blue moon. The blue moon hit, but it's not as heavy, which is great. Because when you drink a blue moon, for me, I'm only going to drink 2 of them because they're heavy.
Yeah, they're heavy.
This is like a lighter
this is a light.
Great.
And with blue moon, I always feel like I need the orange in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's my treat, but you know what I mean? I like the aftertaste is pretty, it's crisp.
Oh, man. You know, I think last time when we were there trying all the beers, we weren't putting a lot of thought into it because I am extremely impressed with how
you can taste the
good these taste.
The aftertaste. You can in the back, you can get that lemon.
Wow,
you see what I'm talking about?
I see what you mean, and I am still blown away by this.
The smoothness.
This tastes like a smoother blue moon. Like I will drink this before blue moon now. This is really, really good.
So,
holy crap!
Does it overturn your my favorite beer is Bluff City?
I will drink this before Bluff City. This is
really
yes. I'm
a wow! You hear that, folks? So he was Bluff City before, and now he's switching it up to the citrus wheat.
I think when we were trying everything, we were just getting twisted. We weren't thinking about anything, and that's.
I think we were just happy because like when we went to the brewery to expand and to ask Lauren. We didn't get to ask Lauren, but we talked to her manager about getting the beers and whatnot. to offer this review. I think we were more on a celebration because we had the good phone call. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was.
And we were like, you know what?
Accepting.
Yeah. And the staff was really, really cool. I mean, they're really, really cool. They have a cool vibe there. The entry level of it is really, really cool. You see, gave you a 5.
A 5.
I'm not. Man, I hate
that. Is better than a Blue Moon.
Yeah.
They beat Blue Moon at their own game. That's a 5 if you don't know better.
He wants me to see. He's trying to trick me, folks. He's trying to get me to do the 5. No, hold on. You know the new rule that he pulled out the hat tonight.
Oh, shit.
That's why he's trying to convince me to give a 5 because he wants some more of that beer. I see.
Oh, damn.
You're playing tricks on me, Yachty. You're playing tricks on me. Like, why are you doing that to me? See,
this is true.
But you know what? I'm going to have to agree. It's pretty
Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
I had to agree with you. I'm sorry.
I need more water.
I had to agree with you. It's all good.
Well, you took my mug.
It's all good.
I need my mug back.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. And look, I even put it back in the cooler.
See,
citrus wheat.
See, he already had plans.
Crap.
Hey, he already had plans, folks.
Wow.
He was like, oh, see, I already put it back in the cooler.
Citrus wheat.
Uh-huh. You already put it back in the cooler.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Look at you with your slick ass.
Man, this is...
See if he evens it out. Man, boy, you getting really good with that pour. I'm impressed. Man, enough.
I don't got tits,
you know what?
I might be a bartender.
No, you have to have so many pours to become a bartender.
Oh,
I'm just playing. I just made that up.
I'm getting there.
All right, cheers. Cheers to the 5 on citrus wheat.
Citrus wheat.
You guys knocked it out of the park. So what is that now? 2? No, that's 3 5s. What is that?
Did they get 3 5s? No.
You gave them 3 5s on the taste.
Yeah. Holy no. Yeah.
I've gave 4, 5, 5, and you gave all 5s. You are Mr. 2, and you're giving them 5s. Like,
yeah, usually I'm like, this is nasty.
Lauren, I'm telling you, I'm talking straight to you.
This
guy always gives 2s. You're like pulling teeth to get a 3 out of him, and he's giving you 5s out the gate on all 3 beers so far.
You know, it's a good beer. It's a damn good beer. This is
like a really good summertime beer.
Yeah. This is chill on the boat.
Yeah.
4.7%.
Or you know what? This would be a really good beer like when we're outside your mansion.
Yeah.
You know, I'm speaking of your
camper.
Your mansion, your camper. He has a mansion for a camper, you know. Listen, folks, when he drives, hold on.
There's only one other.
Listen, I'm gonna tell when he travels with his camper, he has to call the people with the sign that says "wide load coming."
They're gonna have the little antenna,
the little spinning lights and stuff, and
wide
load down the highway.
A fucking chandelier in there.
No, but this would be a great beer, like when you're chilling.
Oh yeah.
Outside the mansion. I'm sorry to call it the mansion, but when you're chilling outside the mansion, and you're grilling on your really cool grill, you know.
I think I'm gonna put this on tap.
Yeah, I mean this would be really cool, and you have a really cool thing inside where you can do on tap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
right in the kitchen.
Yeah,
it's a real kitchen.
But yeah, big shout out. I mean. Like I said, a mansion on wheels.
Yeah. I love camping. Glamping. Wow, this is my favorite so far.
All
citrus wheat. Wow.
Killed it.
That's better than Blue Moon. Expect me buying a case of that for sure.
So what we got up next, Yachty?
Up next.
Oh, yeah.
We have Porter. This is a 5.7. So let me bust out this Porter for you guys.
Staying consistent with off to the beer can, folks.
Look at that. Automatically.
Look, staying consistent with the logo. You see it? Right there. Bam. And they switched up the font this time.
Yeah, they try to make them, they all
unique in their own brand.
For this one, it says a classic style black ale Cheers. Look at all the grains that are involved in this one. Look at that.
You want to read them off?
I don't know if I can pronounce them all. Okay, we got pale malt, Munich malt, victory malt, chocolate malt, roasted barley, black malt. Oh, the hops. That's what I probably can't pronounce. Magnum, Palisade, and Fugel. 2 are from Oregon, I guess, and one's from Washington. But all of the grains are from Washington. Wisconsin, I'm sorry. All the grains are from Wisconsin.
That's really, really cool that they actually highlight where they get their grains from.
Yeah. Well done. Oh, look at that. I just figured it out.
Hey, so for
it's even better.
Hey, so for presentation, what are you going to give them? I'm going to give them a 4 out the gate.
4?
Yeah. Because, I mean, they're staying consistent with the branding. And if you haven't noticed, I think they have 2 logos.
What do you
mean? Pull the can off the thing, front and center.
You talking about?
Nope, down below. Oh, right there.
Yeah.
So they have that logo for the Old Bakery Brewery. Old Bakery Beer Co. I don't know why I say brewery. Look at the back.
And then they have their
logo. Other logo,
which is
so they have 2 different logos. I think I've seen this before where companies will have a font
symbol?
like a font symbol logo, and then they'll also have their actual logo. I've seen that before.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's really cool.
I mean, that reminds me of Anheuser-Busch.
Is that kind of on their other cans? Is that on the other cans? Most of them. Yeah.
Not all of them, but most.
Not all of them, but most of them. All right, that's cool. So I gave them a 4. What are you gonna give them?
Man, you put me in a tight spot because I can't say anything bad about this. The way it's done.
That little thing right there.
Read it. It says.
That one is when it was. No, down below. See that?
Right here?
Yeah. What is that?
That says.
Is that when it was canned? Is that a date?
It's a serial number.
What? Did you win the lottery?
I guess so. Yeah, I can't read it. It's definitely laser printed on there.
Huh.
I don't know what that is. We'll have to find out.
We'll have to ask Lauren what the actual serial number to. I never had a beer with the serial number. I mean, you have a UPC number, but not a serial number.
Well, that number, you can only see half of it because the other part is printed right on the blue.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'll have to ask her about that.
I don't
know why I caught that, but yeah, I did.
Did you catch that? I just gave him a 4.
Oh boy, on to the pour. Pour. Can I get a pour?
This thing's got some darkness to it.
The darkness. Ooh, boy, it look like root beer.
Look at that thing go.
Look at that thing, boy. If that isn't a porter, I don't know what is. You know what? It said it had a little chocolate in it.
Yeah.
And dark Bailey, right? Dark Bailey?
Roasted Bailey.
Roasted Bailey, see?
Chocolate, roasted Bailey.
You see that? That is
black malt.
Black.
That's exactly how it's supposed to be.
That is exactly for the pour. I'm going to, you know what? They killed it. Boom.
Oh, a 5. He dropped a 5.
I dropped a 5 on their ass. Hope you like it.
Crap. Well,
man, these glasses are so damn sick.
I am giving them a 4. This is well done. Well done.
I love it.
Here we go. It's about that time.
Ooh, boy.
What do you think this one's going to smell like?
Man, it's going to smell like some chocolate roasted
There you go. You can
Bailey.
pour your own beer.
Hold on. Let me get off of this pour.
I mean, it looks like it's got a nice aroma to it.
There you go. Go ahead and take that.
Put that back.
I mean, look at that. I mean, what? like Macho Man, he said, "Are you drinking a freaking latte?" Look at the. I mean, this looks like some cold foam.
It does.
with a.
It looks like a coffee.
It looks like a coffee with some cold foam. Like what the hell? Oh.
You could definitely smell the chocolate hops
yeah.
in it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You can you can smell that roast.
Yeah, you really can.
You really can.
That smells good.
Yeah, it does
That's
smell
really
pretty
good.
But you know what? It's not like fantastic to me. It's middle of the road for me. I'm gonna give him a 3.
You're the porter guy.
Yeah, I'm a porter guy. That's it's not bad. Granted, it's not bad.
I keep smelling it because I don't know what I'm. Yeah,
it's middle of the road.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's middle of the road.
You get a 3 from me.
3 for the Yachty.
You gave it a 3?
Yep.
All right. Here we go.
Taste and aftertaste, folks. Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers, Yachty.
I'm gonna let you talk on it. Taste the chocolate. I taste the roasted malt.
This does have a roasted taste to it.
It's pretty freaking good. What is up with me and these local beers? These local beers are doing very, very well. We had the Old Herald. They did very, very well.
Yeah, and it was really, really cool to be able to sit down with the Brewmaster. I would love, honestly, with the ratings that we're having right now, I would love to sit down with the Brewmaster of the Old Bakery.
Yeah, wow.
So for this,
good for a porter.
Yeah,
I'm not a big porter fan, but man, this is smooth.
It is very, very smooth. The aftertaste isn't like bitter. It's pretty smooth.
It's smooth.
It kind of makes me, makes me want to like drink another, but I'm not gonna give them a 5. I'm gonna give them a 4. It does have a chocolatey aftertaste though.
It does. Very, very well done.
It has like a roasted initial taste.
Yeah.
But after like the burp or whatever, it's like a chocolate.
Yeah, and look,
almost has like a dark chocolate.
I mean,
like a dark chocolate aftertaste.
This is a nice beer.
It's not like milk chocolate. It's like a dark chocolate.
Dark roasted chocolate. And, I am really enjoying this.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a big porter fan, but I am enjoying this. I won't get a whole glass of this because I'm going to get the citrus sweet, because that's my shit now.
I mean, this guy right over here, man.
But I'm sitting there sipping this.
It's not bad.
It's got a
like you all have knocked the review out the park so far.
Yeah.
We still have 4 beers to go, but you have knocked it out the park.
The last beer that they have is 9% and is coming up, and this thing is they age it in the whiskey barrel.
Yeah, and just the name alone kind of has me wondering about it.
Wow.
Spooky scary.
That's pretty good.
What are you going to give it?
For a porter, you're going to get a 4 from me.
4?
Yeah.
4 out the gate.
That's a great beer right there. I am not
You know what?
Guy.
We messed up on the last one. The citrus sweet, would you refer it to a friend?
Oh,
I would.
Honestly, it's a yes all the way around on all these. For all of them for me.
Yep. Same here. If you're into porters, I would most definitely have you guys referred.
Yep. So,
on to the next, Yachty. What we got?
This next one is Oktoberfest.
Oh yeah.
We've been doing with Oktoberfest.
So yeah, we've had a whole marathon with Oktoberfest, and I think that we still probably have some that we still have to.
We got one more.
Yeah, we got one more batch of Oktoberfest that we're gonna hit you over the side of the head with. Stay tuned. It's probably gonna be this upcoming week that it will drop. So make sure that you guys stay tuned. But on to this, you know what?
7 again.
So beer cam on this one. So let me talk about this one real quick. I'm gonna go first. Let me get a clearer palate real quick.
He's drinking water, y'all.
Mm-hmm. So on this particular one, Yachty, I love the fact that they use their logo instead of the basic
Bavarian flag.
Bavarian flag. They knew what they were doing with this, and I love the fact that
Genius.
they stayed consistent with their own logo instead of the diamond shape
Yeah.
for the Bavarian flag. They paid homage to the Oktoberfest with their own logo, which is genius. And what does it say right there? They filled it in.
Old
They
Baker
filled their
Brewery.
logo in. And what does the next thing say over to the side? Organic beer.
Yep.
I mean, look at that. I mean, knocking it out the park with their design. So hit the presentation, Mark. I'm gonna give you guys something that I don't normally give, but I'm gonna give you guys a 5 on that.
Whoa.
I'm gonna give them a 5 just because they did something different and didn't follow the trend, but still paid homage.
This is true. This is true.
Because a graphic designer that gets tasked with, hey, give me a Oktoberfest design that we're brewing our own Oktoberfest, Mark. I need you to design a can.
Yeah, they did very, very well.
And this guy or this girl, whoever it is, said, you know what? Instead of me using the Bavarian flag with the typical diamond shape, let's use our logo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's simplistic. It keeps the same simplistic flow of it. And they killed it.
I agree. Now, I think in order for them to get a 5 from me, they could have angled it kind of like how the Bavarian flag is angled. They could have done a little bit more, but you are still going to get a great rating from me. You're getting a 4.
Ooh.
You're getting a 4 from me.
4 and a 5 for the presentation.
Yes.
Guys,
very well done.
Killing it.
Well done. Look at this.
I mean,
our selection.
Hey, I'm really, honestly, Yachty, I'm really enjoying this particular review.
Bakery Beer Co.
Dude,
is doing good. Old
Lauren,
Bakery Beer Co.
I hope that you invite us back and have us do the tour. Hopefully,
love to check it out.
I would love to do the tour and capture that on film and give you guys that commercial. Yeah. The same thing that we did
for the old Herald.
The old Herald. Derek, and big shout out to Corey, the brewmaster over there.
Yeah.
Good time. You guys have impressed us so much with your guys' quality of beer that I would love to step inside their brew house.
Yeah. I want to talk to the brewmaster.
Yeah, let's sit down with the guy.
My goodness.
Come on. Off to the beer can for the pour. Come on now.
Yeah, time to pour it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that, buddy. Ooh, killing it.
Nice. Well done. The color on that is beautiful for Oktoberfest. And the head is sticking around.
Yes, that is a beautiful Oktoberfest, folks. I mean,
I haven't had this. We didn't try the Oktoberfest.
No, we did not.
We didn't try Oktoberfest.
And we have tried a shit ton of Oktoberfest.
Yes, we have tried a lot. From the authentic German all the way down to the locals.
Yeah, and we even had a Missouri-Illinois competition.
Battle,
so
yeah, that was
this is great. Episodes. This is great that we have another Illinois Oktoberfest.
Yeah, and look at the head on that.
I mean, it's sticking around. So for the pour, what are you going to give them?
I think I'm going to, you know what? They're going to get a 4 from me.
I was going to, I'm actually going to match you on that because I had my finger on it. 4 for the pour, folks.
Yeah, very, very well done.
Killing it. Off to the smell. Let me go ahead and get my glass. Go ahead and
pour your own glass. Now you got to go out level.
Don't do that, boy.
I done got good at this.
Look at that, boy.
Look how frosty the glasses are.
Boy. Ooh, man, I'm feeling... I'm smelling some sour socks.
No, it's faint. It's a faint smell on this one. It's faint. It's not
Do you get the sourness to the sour sock smell? Like people that have right feet.
I'm not getting that. You sure you're not smelling your own socks?
Hey,
you do got your shoes off.
Be quiet now. They're not supposed to know.
It's got a faint smell to it.
When we initially poured it, when I initially poured it, I had a smell to it, but like now it's not really there.
That might have been your upper lip.
Yeah, off the porter. I still had the chocolate on there.
I mean, this smells good.
You know what? I'm gonna meet them in the middle of the road and give them a 3.
3? I'm gonna match that.
Yeah, because it's not like
it's faint. It's a faint one.
It didn't have that like smacking in the face Oktoberfest that we've experienced off the German beers.
Yeah. So now this is going to be crucial because now we're going to try these. And Oktoberfest, we got some pretty good experience with these.
I mean,
so on to
we're
taste
16, close to 16, 20 beers or something like that for the Oktoberfest. So cheers, folks.
It's a little bitter. There's a vein popping out your head right now.
Boy.
Oh, you can't even see it on camera.
This guy right here.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good for Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest is a hard beer to make. You're competing with a lot.
I mean,
the aftertaste, it's not bitter, which is beautiful. It's got a little bitter on the front end.
For the local beers that we've had in Illinois, if you go back to that initial Illinois versus Missouri episode, since we're in Illinois, let's talk about Illinois for a second.
Yeah.
Revolution was the one that knocked it out the park.
They won, yeah. They had the top rating for
how speaking of that, how do you feel like this compares to Revolution? I think Revolution would be a 5.
Yeah.
And this would be like a
4.
3.
Really?
Yeah. I can't give it higher than a 3 in comparison to what our top Revolution beer, our top Oktoberfest beer, which was the Revolution Oktoberfest.
I think that's because of the
I've had both it from the can and remember I had it on tap over there at Dewey's Pizza.
Yeah.
If you guys have never tried Dewey's Pizza, if you're in the area, try Dewey's Pizza. That's a free plug for you guys. We'll charge you on the next one.
Yeah. So are you going to give them a 3?
No, I'm saying in comparison to the Illinois Oktoberfest, this would be like a 3 compared to the 5. 5, since it was first place, right? It would be like the 5. But it's not really that bad. So I'm going to surprise his ass right now and give him a 4.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. So for me, I love
it's actually, but you know what? You can't. I mean, you can't really compare a American local Illinois brewed microbrewed Oktoberfest to the granddaddy master of the recipe.
That's true. So with that being said, I'm gonna give you a 3.
Oh man,
it's pretty good. I mean, 3 is good for Oktoberfest.
Hey, he's starting to feel a buzz, and his rating levels are going down, folks.
I drink a lot of water. You get a 3.
3 for the Addy.
I mean, Oktoberfest it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
I mean, yeah.
So,
I mean, it is what it is, folks. What do we got next?
Yep. Up next is Upriver.
Upriver. Just the name alone has me kind of, curious on, I don't know. Is it a float trip? Like,
It's a
I don't know.
beautiful green
Let's get to the
can.
beer can and talk about the presentation real quick. So again, folks, same font, same logo, same design, different color scheme. So I'm
Keep it consistent.
let me go first on this, Shotty. Like, I'm sorry if you have River attached to your name, huh?
Are you expecting blue?
No, but I was not expecting green because when you say upriver and you have a green can, it's like you're, you know what I mean? Like there's words that
I'm gonna ruin
automatic.
your
No,
day.
hold on. There's words that automatically are related to colors, right?
Yeah, River is one of them with blue.
With blue, or sun with yellow. You know what I mean? School bus yellow. Like you say certain words, and you're gonna expect certain colors, and this kind of like threw me off. But the consistency of the actual design is consistent with their branding.
Yeah.
Right. So I can't go against that, but
You can't give them a rating yet.
I'm not gonna give them a rating yet. But like you feel what I'm saying?
I 100% understand.
100%. All right.
So,
go ahead.
all right, guys. Old Bakery beer. I got your guys' back. Now, Yadi, the reason why this is green is because of one thing.
Tell me.
And this is what it says on the actual label here. It says a portion of the proceeds from every can sold goes to support conservation and environmental education efforts at the Audubon. Sorry guys, I hacked that. Audubon Center at Riverlands. So it's green because it's going to the environmental proceeds of Audubon.
So they're keeping it green, organic. That kind of now it kind of makes sense.
That's why it's green. And I mean,
and hold on, what the heck is that?
It says, "Look, give back."
It says, "Give back."
Give back, right there.
See, that's something new on the can.
Give back, right there.
They're very strategic with what they do.
Like,
and what does it say? A juicy Indian Pale Ale.
Yeah, they list all
proudly brewed with American grains and hop, and then list out the grains and hop once again.
Yeah, and this is 6.5%.
They have an Illinois grain.
Look at that.
What's that?
Flaked oats.
Flaked oats from Illinois. Look at that.
Juicy India Pale Ale, proudly brewed with American grains and hope. So I mean, this is.
You said hopes.
Hope. I did. Hops. Yeah, I need hope.
He said he needs hope to read the can, folks.
So, like, for this beer, though.
So, what are you going to give them for the presentation, Yadi?
I think it's very, very smart for them sticking with the green because it's talking environmental, and that's why.
I mean, without reading it, I'm just saying, without reading it, and if I was, I'm in their brewery.
You're like, upriver, I expect to be.
Or if I'm at Randall's and I'm looking at upriver, I'm like, green. Yeah. First thing I think of is like Ecto Cooler. Yeah. I'm taking it back to the 80s or something. But like I see the word, I see the word river, and I immediately go to a color that it doesn't reflect that.
Well, they already did blue. They did blueberry.
I know. I understand that. But river, green, and being from this area, it's like, are you saying that the Mississippi is green?
No, they're saying this is for the environment.
Right. After reading the can, it makes sense to me.
Yeah. That's their brand.
So, after reading the can and understanding what they're doing, what are you going to give them on the presentation?
I think it's pretty clever to give it what I'm about to give them because this is all about branding, right?
It is.
They already have a blue can. So we need a different color can so I can immediately just look for that green can, and that's upriver. So I'm going to actually give them a 4 because it's about the environment. That's why it's green.
And with the explanation and to have the understanding of what you're actually talking about and what they're talking about, I'm going to meet you right there with the 4.
All righty. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because they're giving back to the
I
environment.
mean, that's great that they're giving back to the environment.
You can't beat that.
So on to the pour.
And
Let's
you know
get
what?
back to that beer can.
This is another thing. They're giving back just like Old Harrow does with one of their beers.
Yeah, they have one beer that's, portion of the proceeds go back to the Minor Theater.
Yeah.
Which
the
is
Miners
great.
Kolsch.
Yeah, Miners Kolsch. And we actually had the chance to meet the owner.
Yeah, we sure did.
Had the tour and everything. It was great. Let's get into that pour, Yachty. For the upriver. Look at that head, boy. Ooh, I like how that's picture perfect right there, boy. So for
that's some head.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm gonna have to give him a 5 on that because that right there is picture perfect. Look at that.
That's not going anywhere.
That's not going anywhere, folks. That is
wow,
beautiful. What are you gonna give him, Yachty?
Man, I'm gonna give it a minute. I want to see how long this head lasts. Holy
man, crap. That's like a picture perfect. That looks like the damn logo.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Yep. You got me. 5 it is. We're giving you 5. You know, nobody has rated, well, you did rate Porter a 5. But wow. Upriver. They got a 5. Look at the head. It's still there.
It's still there.
This is picture perfect beer right here. India Pale Ale. So hopefully this has got a good aroma to it. They got the Munich malt. They got the flake oats.
I mean, they got the head is still consistent right there.
Grains.
So I say let's get into this smell. Let me go ahead and pull some of this in my glass.
This head is still staying consistent. Look at that. This is
boy.
Look at this guy.
Boy,
he made it.
I done made a mess.
He's got his beer looking like Homer Simpson. Is this Duff beer?
Boy,
we just cleaned this table. It's already messed up.
Yeah, we got a,
you making a river?
Yeah, I'm trying to smooth it
Bring
out.
your pond over here, man.
IPA, baby, IPA.
Look, it looks like whipped cream on the top.
I mean,
the head
look at
is
that.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
I'm so glad I gave them a 5 on this.
Boy,
one-eyed me. He said, "Ooh, boy."
Go ahead, smell that.
Ooh, there's the hops.
Oh boy.
Oh damn, there's the hops. He's a hop guy. He loves the hops.
I do love the hops, and this. I accidentally went too crazy on my pour.
He wet his whole table up.
I wetted the whole table up. All right. So for the smell, Yachty,
Well,
it doesn't smell too bad, but it does have the right smell for the IPA. So I'm gonna give it a 3 because it's not like blow it out the park.
That's the thing. A 6.5 beer, and it's an IPA.
Yep.
I expect it to be like.
I was expecting it to smack me in my nostril.
But it's a good
it's
thing
settled.
It doesn't.
I get that. I get that.
Look at that head.
So that's the reason why I'm giving it the 3. Because I was expecting it to be a little bit more smack me in my nostril for the IPA at a 6.5.
Yeah. That's why you guys are getting it 4 from me, because the fact that
Look at him.
Didn't hit you in the nostrils.
He says it's camouflage.
The fact that it didn't hit you in your nozzles, we'll call them nozzles.
Nostrils.
It's great. This is great. I'm giving you a 4 for sure.
For the Yachty.
Let's put this other part in the cooler.
Oh yeah. Got 2 more beers to go, folks. And we're jumping up quite a bit on the percentage.
This is 6.5.
6.5 for the upriver.
You done made a river with your beer.
I'm gonna let you go first.
I'm not IPA guy. That's an IPA beer, that's for sure.
You know, the aftertaste is not that bad.
I was expecting a more kick in the nuts, and it wasn't there, which is pleasant for me. You're the IPA guy. What you?
So I've drank a plenty of IPAs, and this is a middle of the road for me.
Yeah.
Yep, not horrible, but not like fantastic.
Do you expect the IPA to hit you in the face, or do you expect it to be subtle?
I usually expect a very strong hoppy flavor, which this does deliver.
Yeah. But smooth.
The aftertaste is pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's not
But
bitter.
I feel like it's middle of the road. It's an averaged IPA. They knocked it out the park, but it's not one of the best that I've tried. So I think it's middle of the road for me.
You're the IPA guy.
Yeah, it's middle of the road for me. You guys did a good job, though.
I mean, that's pretty good. It's a little strong with the hops.
Yep.
That's why, I'm like,
Yeah, I know, Mark.
But it's good for an IPA. You get the 3. You get the tree.
The tree
The
for
tree.
me
The
and
tree.
him. It's him.
Would you reference this to a friend? Refer to a friend?
I would. Oktoberfest. I probably wouldn't. The Oktoberfest, and for the Upriver, probably wouldn't.
Okay.
Because
I'm with you.
there's others that we have tried that are better than this.
Yeah.
And that's just us being completely honest. That's what you should respect and honor about our review is we're very bluntly honest about the beers that we do try. So I just need everybody to understand that sometimes we do come across harsh. It's not
Our
intended.
opinions are our
It's not.
opinion. We can
It's
be-
not intended, but you are going to get the raw, uncut, God honest truth about what these beers taste like, smell like, presentation, and all that. And people that are on the other side, the business side, should be receptive to constructive criticism because we are giving you a consumer review.
It's just us, I mean,
It's just us. Everybody, I mean, we're not the world, but you know what I mean? I guarantee that there are going to be a lot of people in line with what we talk about.
For sure.
For sure.
So
next.
this one pays homage.
To the giant out of
Giants.
to the giant out of Alton.
Actually,
What was that guy's name?
you should look it up.
Let me look it up.
While you look it up, I'll tell you this. This thing is at 8.1%. 8.1%. That's right. 8.1%.
His name was Robert Pershing Wadlow.
Robert Wadlow.
Robert Wadlow. His birthday was February 22nd, 1918, and he lived until July 15th, 1940.
6'11"?
8'11".
8'11".
Almost 9 feet tall.
Wow.
Like, that is freaking, like,
That's crazy.
what the heck? And you know what's crazy about that is they actually have a statue in Alton.
Yeah, I seen it.
Paying homage to him over there at that college. So off to the beer can for the Gentle Giant.
So automatically,
Oh, look at that.
They
They
got
paid
the-
homage and actually drew him on the
and
can.
he's bigger than everything.
Oh, you know
Our
what?
giant is huge.
You know what? Oh, hold on. Let me get from the, where is it? What is it? What the heck? They put the Gentle Giant up top. What the heck is wrong with these
Messed it up.
folks? Hold on. We're going to have to bring him on down. Let me bring him on down the road. Ha! Look at that.
Gentle Giant. That's such a small wording for the giant.
I know. I don't know why we're just having him gone down the screen like this. Like,
Don't slide down the screen, boy.
yeah, we're going to go ahead. Slide that Gentle Giant down the screen, and then I got to bolt him up.
This beer is a 8%, 8.1%. This is an 8.1% beer.
Look at that. And I'm gonna expand him a little bit because this is the Gentle Giant. I can't have him be all small and shit.
There you go.
There we go. Hold on. Let me get him. Let me get him right, Yachty. Got to get him right. There we go. Gentle Giant in the house. I had to make his font a little bit bigger than the rest because I mean, if you look at the can, obviously they did the Giant. They did outside the logo. They couldn't even fit inside the logo. This is a double IPA.
So the cool thing about Old Bakery Beer Company, if you ever go to their facility, you will actually see a painting of this guy.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It covers a whole wall. Really cool painting, and the fact that they have that artwork on here, Gentle Giant. This is a double India Pale Ale, and of course,
what does the back say?
It actually pays homage to Robert Wadlow. It says, Alton native Robert Wadlow was a gentle giant, standing 8 feet 11 inches tall. He remains the tallest person in history. This beer is a homage to him, big but easygoing. We have grains of pale malt, Munich malt, and hops of Chinook, and Simcoe, and Idaho 7.
So there's double.
Yeah, this is 8.11. 8.11.
And they paid homage to him around the board. Like, it would be like really, really super cool. Like, if his extended family, I'm sure that his family didn't die off in Alton. There's probably relatives that stem back to him.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool if anybody that pays homage to him, they get a portion
of the proceeds.
Proceeds or something of his likeness. You know what I mean? I'm not, pointing stuff out saying that it needs to be done, but it would be really cool. So Idaho 7 comes from Washington?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Why they have the name Idaho 7 and it doesn't come from Idaho. It's just weird. But yeah, for the presentation, Mark, what do you give them?
This is great. They didn't find any clip art. They had to hire somebody to draw this guy. So you will be getting a 4 from me. Very well done. They stick to the branding concept that they've been going on with all their lineup of beers. So very impressed. You get a 4.
I'm going to actually give them a 5 on this. And the reason why I'm going to give them a 5, if you as this turns around,
if Giant was
hold on
in a solid color, I'd give it
what
a 5.
is above the UPC code?
There.
This is a vegan beer.
Holy shit. This is vegan. I mean, what defines as vegan?
Vegan means that this beer was made with nothing that has any animal anything attached to it.
Well, it wouldn't anyway, because it's freaking...
It doesn't matter.
You would think every beer is vegan.
You would think so, but I don't know. They pointed it out. I like that they pointed it out. I like that they paid homage to the Giant. So I'm going to give them a 5 out the gate.
Well done.
Well done, folks.
I love the color of the can. It looks good.
I mean, it looks great.
Sticks to the brand.
Yeah, it sticks to the brand. They
get a good 4 out of me.
They did great with, putting the Giant word, big. And had him kind of looking,
Did he just yawn?
No, I didn't yawn.
He just fucking yawn.
I did kind of yawn right there because, shit, we're doing 8 beers tonight, boy. We're over an hour 18 in, boy.
Yeah.
No, he kind of looking
8.11%.
Kind of looking like a businessman with some long ass legs.
Yeah, you can actually see his shoes.
Yeah.
You know where to go to see his shoes?
Where?
Fast Eddie's.
Oh damn!
Yeah, they have a shoe in a display case, and Fast Eddie's has the cheapest food ever.
And they had yeah. So big shout out to Fast Eddie's, but they ain't about Fast Eddie tonight. This is about Old Bakery. So let's go ahead and
an amazing job.
Hey, let's go ahead and pop that and get into the pour.
Oh yeah.
Beer cam.
Sound like Macho Man. Beer cam.
A beer cam. However,
I'm trying to make this overflow like you did.
Oh, but you didn't.
Oh shit! Look at that thing go. Oh, look at the look. Looks like a commercial.
Damn.
Look at that thing. Look at the head on that.
Boy, that's a beautiful pour right there, boy.
That's what 8.11% looks like in an alcoholic form.
I'm going to have to give him a 4 on that, Yachty.
4?
4
Shit.
for the pour. Makes me want some more for the pour. Boy.
Man, that head looks like it's not leaving anytime soon. Look how consistent. It's literally just stuck. You get a 5 from me. That is beautiful.
5 and 4. That's impressive. You guys are.
Thing.
I mean,
freaking beautiful.
It's sitting there looking pretty.
It's carbonated. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to try this.
Oh my god!
I thought the other beers were ideal. That one is ideal.
He's getting excited, folks.
Here,
let me get the Gentle Giant.
Yeah, don't make a mess like you did last time. Upriver is still right here. You got river still. Oh, you might be making a river.
Nope. Perfect.
Perfect. Oh, look at that.
Boy.
That was perfect. That was
two
a good
of them.
one.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
We're in there.
Perfectly poured.
Gentle Giant. For the smell, folks. What we got, Yachty?
My beer. I smell hops.
I smell straight hops.
A lot of hops. You know, one thing I noticed when we're hitting these beers, and I think it might be the mixture just slamming water in between, you get the slight internal burping. Like, you know, it makes, I don't know what it is, but it's like.
See, the reason why he's burping, folks, is because he's hit those 5s, those double 5s, and wanted that additional pour. That's why he burped the baby. Burped the baby.
Coming from the guy that was yawning. Oh.
No, shit.
Can we get you a pillow?
No, this is extended.
This is freaking pretty good.
I don't know. It has me interested, so I'm gonna give him a 4 on the smell.
Oh shit! Let me put it in the computer. So for me,
man, they're rating so high tonight.
Yeah, this is.
I'm like really excited for him.
Okay.
What are you gonna give him, Yachty?
I don't like agreeing with you, but I'll agree with you.
Oh shit! You know how hard it is to get a high number on an IPA, a hoppy beer from the Yachty.
Yeah,
like,
IPAs.
What the hell?
I mean, look at the head on this.
There is a God. There is a God.
The head on this thing has not even freaking budged. Come on.
Like,
look at this.
Like, look at that. Look at that. Just staying consistent.
This is perfect.
Staying consistent.
Perfect. Gentle Giant.
Gentle Giant.
That's what it is.
Taste and aftertaste.
Here we go.
This is a 8.1, folks.
8.11. Yeah.
8.11.
My little spreadsheet likes to cut off that last extra %.
And how tall was he?
8'11".
Ooh. That almost makes it. Oh my God! I wish
Genius.
I could go back. That is perfect.
Genius.
Marketing at its finest.
Well done.
Well done. Cheers.
Yes, 8.11% because he's 8 point.
He's 8'11". Whoa! Throw you back in the seat, boy.
Yep.
Ooh, dodging bullets.
Look out. You know, that I got the right hook on that one.
But you know the aftertaste is pretty good.
The aftertaste is pretty smooth. It's got like a I taste the roasted hops.
Mm-hmm. That initial was like,
that's that I'm tall motherfucker. You know, shit.
Is this a one and done?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Because this thing is.
This is like
8'11".
This is like, all right. I'm gonna explain when you get the Gentle Giant.
I love the 8'11".
Gentle Giant would be like the beer that you had a really effed up day at work, and you're like, you're used to going to the old bakery because you live in Alton or
Yeah.
Wood River or whatever, and you're like, you know what, today sucked, and your normal beer was the Bluff City. You're like, you know what, today sucked. Give me the giant. I need the giant right off the gate.
Gentle Giant.
To let my problems go. This is a let the problems go beer.
I'm going to say, to nail the alcohol percentage to the exact height of the Gentle Giant.
That is genius.
Freaking genius.
It is genius.
Very genius. Now, the initial taste for me, not a big fan of it. The aftertaste is very smooth and subtle. It's a India Pale Ale. So
with it being a double, I would like, these are the questions that arise for me and Yachty to be able to ask the brewmaster. So, like, I would really like to know what a double IPA is. Like, is it the double the ingredients? Is there a different process? I have questions, so I'm gonna save those. Hopefully, we'll be able to, tour the brewery and be able to talk to the brewmaster and get those highlights for you guys. But as far as the Gentle Giant goes, for me personally, I'm gonna meet them in the middle of the road because I've had triple and double IPAs before. I'm gonna meet them in the road and give them a 3.
Okay, let me put that in the computer before I do my whole little spill here.
Yep.
So,
what you got? What you got, Yachty?
The fact that they did the double pale ale and they made sure the alcohol percentage was the same
8.11
number as the guy's height.
Genius.
You can't give them a middle of the road. You got to give them a freaking 4. Easily a 4 because that's genius.
It is pretty genius.
That's impressive.
I'm thankful that it wasn't a 5 because I didn't want to have to drink another drink of that.
Well, you didn't give them a 5.
Would you refer that to a friend?
I wouldn't.
I probably wouldn't.
I'm not a big fan of, but man.
I've had double and triple IPAs that have tasted a little bit better than that.
I have no say so in this because I'm not a big fan of that
type
of beer.
The marketing and the can knocked it out the park.
Oh man, and the alcohol percentage, genius.
Yeah, genius.
You guys are awesome. Like, I'm blown away by that.
Yeah,
I'm glad you caught that.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I didn't catch it.
So what do we got next, Yachty? Last final beer for the night.
Shit. So, you guys ever had a beer that was 9%?
Boy, I've had a couple.
This one is called Spooky Scary Stout. 9%. Let me get it for you. This one's not around long, so. But this is, the label says it all. Let me just show you guys. Let me give you the beer cam. That is
Spooky Scary Stout.
Mm-hmm.
I love the design of this can. It the way that they made the font look like neon, like a neon sign, is great. I wish they would have chose a different color for stout because you can't barely see it.
Yeah, stout is hard to see, but this is bourbon barrel aged imperial stout with peanut butter and coca nibs. How you like that? Look at that. They got creative.
Yep, they threw a little what is that?
A haunted house.
Haunted house.
They got the clouds and the moon right
there.
They
got the clouds and the moon. Look at that. They got creative with the can. I like how they outlined Illinois in the white, showing where it's at.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so typically they have right here, they have the outline of their logo. This time they have a little skeleton on there.
Oh, a little skeleton. Oh, yeah, nice.
That's pretty cool right
Look
there.
at that. So, what does the gray part say, Mark?
Right here?
No. Flip the can around. What does it say?
Oh, it says, do you prefer to drink your Halloween candy? Oh, Okay, do you prefer to drink your Halloween candy? Us too. This Imperial Stout was aged in bourbon barrels, then received a generous dose of peanut butter and chocolate to bring to mind our favorite Halloween treat. 9%. This is a 50
Are
IBU. So
are
this is
they
going to have
talking
some hops.
when they say our favorite Halloween treat? Are they talking about like a Reese's peanut butter cup?
Yeah. Yeah.
Peanut butter and chocolate.
Exactly.
That makes me think Reese's peanut butter cup.
Exactly.
So I hope that you guys follow through with what you were talking about on the can. So as far as the can goes, what are you going to give them presentation wise?
Well, first thing I got to say this. This beer, if you're there at the actual location they have in Alton, you're only allowed one of these. This is 9%.
9%.
This will put you on your ass.
9%. And I think their glasses are 16-ounce.
Yeah.
16-ounce glass. And this is a 16-ounce can. So,
and I mean that's pretty clever for them to age it in a bourbon barrel.
oh yeah, most definitely.
So, and then you throw in the peanut butter and chocolate flavor to it. This is going to be a good beer. Now, on presentation, they are consistent. It looks great. I have no complaints. They even put little bitty skeletons on top of here, on top of the outline of a blood. Looked like blood pouring down, and then they filled it in with a cool color. It's fun.
For the presentation, I'm going to have to give them a 4.
Whoa. Just jumped on in there, didn't you?
Yep. I'm going to jump on in there. The only thing that I would have recommended is a white color for the stout to bring that out because you can't really even see it.
I agree with you, yeah. I'm giving them 4 on that.
Yep.
They did good. I love.
I can't discredit the whole can just because of font color.
Yeah, exactly. So let me put this right here.
Get into that pour, Yachty. Go ahead, crack that 9% open. Let's see what it looked like. Yeah, buddy.
I took a whiff of the bottle.
Ooh, look at that rich, dark color. Comes from the barrel color. That has to come from the barrel. That rich, dark color. Like, look at that.
Aged bourbon.
Yeah, aged bourbon barrel. Like, look at that.
Would you just look at that?
Would you just look at that? That kind of has me spooky.
You a little scary?
I'm a little scary.
What's a stout? Put you on your ass.
Yes.
9%.
Stout. Hey, a stout would put you out.
Imagine if you had a 6-pack of this.
Woo, boy. So what you gonna do on the pour for that?
The pour, it's really hard to judge something as unique as this. So I am going to give them the benefit of the doubt. It's very, very dark, and it's hard to compare them to other bourbon aged beers.
Yeah, with it being in the barrel, it kind of makes me wonder what it is, but I understand that with it being in a whiskey barrel and having that age concept to it, I'm gonna have to give them a 4 on it.
Ooh,
because it does look kind of nice. And
well done, Yachty.
With it having a higher alcohol content, I didn't expect it to keep the head per
It's
se.
still there. Looks like a coffee.
Yeah, it looks like something that's gonna put you out.
Gonna put you down.
Put you down, boy. It's gonna lay it down, boy.
Finna put you down, boy.
Finna get you down, boy.
Hey, you guys ever seen Otis? If you don't know, look it up. Otis the Officer, Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, you'll understand the reference.
References.
You'll see the reference.
All right, so for me, definitely well done. Head's still there, especially when you're dealing with a bourbon aged beer. You're getting a 4.
4 for Mark, 4 for me.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
So,
ooh, boy.
On to the smell.
Boy.
In 4 years, I really shouldn't even pour this much in here because I know this is a strong beer.
I'm going to match you because I'm not going to be a little bitch.
Fun fact, I'm a whiskey guy, so this might be my favorite. We don't know.
Have
I'm
no
put
idea.
This in the cooler just in case.
Have no idea. Off to the smell, folks.
All right. Cheers to your smell. Oh
Boy,
shit!
hey, that shit smells like a shot.
That's some whiskey right there,
Boy, that don't
baby.
even smell like no damn beer, boy.
I smell the alcohol, and that smells like a shot. Yeah, you
Man,
nailed
that
it.
smells like a damn whiskey shot. That don't even smell like no damn beer.
I can immediately smell bourbon.
Yeah, I could. Hey, I'm gonna
Is
give
it
you.
infused with
I'm
bourbon?
gonna give you a 5 out the gate for that because you guys, speaking bourbon and then smelling that does not smell like a beer at all. That,
Holy
hey,
crap!
now I understand why they say you can only have one of these.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a one and done.
You know, damn, you
Boy,
gave him a 5.
I had to give them a 5 because that does not smell like a beer. That smells just like bourbon.
It smells exactly what they described it as.
Exactly.
And
To the
that
T. To the
will
T.
get a 5 from me.
To the T. You guys killed it.
Wow.
Boy.
Are you
Hey,
scared?
no. So now we're at our last drink
Yeah, this is
with the fact,
9%.
folks, that they're talking bourbon, barrel, all that. We just smelled it. It smells just like bourbon. Do we sip the bourbon?
yes,
Or do
we have
we-
to sip it.
Or do we shoot the bourbon?
We fucking sip it. We enjoy it. Not
Oh.
like Macho Man.
All right.
You
So
look, the Macho Man episode,
so
he slammed the beer.
I had a buddy. Big shout out to my buddy Haas. He's a big bourbon guy, and you know, I never knew how to drink bourbon until I actually drank with him because, like, when I was in the military, anytime I got bourbon, whiskey, or
You
anything,
took it
I
to
would
the
just
head?
take it to the head. Right?
You
That's
gotta
not the
sip
way
it.
you do it. No, the
No,
way you actually do it is you put on rocks, you sip it first initially to get the burn taste of the alcohol, and then the second taste you can actually taste all the flavors that are inside that bourbon.
Mm.
So he actually educated me on how to drink bourbon. So big shout out to my brother and my bigger brother Haas.
Hoss.
Yeah,
Big
Haas.
shout out to Hoss.
Yeah, big shout out to Haas. So let's get into this taste and aftertaste of the Spooky Scary Stout,
Our
which
eighth
is
beer, and this is 9%.
9%. So let's just take a little
Spooky Scary.
sippity sip.
This smells so good. Wow, that chocolate hits you right there with the chocolate, and it's so smooth. That is good
Boy, I understand why they say you can only have one of these.
because it does
not taste off the top like it's 9%.
It doesn't burn your throat.
It doesn't burn your throat. It doesn't do
that.
any of that. It has the flavor. It has the
Tastes like a flavored stout.
the
A chocolate
bourbon stout-ish, like the chocolatey bourbon. It tastes like a chocolatey
good.
bourbon. It really does.
Wow.
I took a bigger drink that time. You can taste so much of the chocolate.
I taste the chocolate so much. And remember, I actually had a whole glass of this when we were over there at the bakery.
He was twisted like a light bulb. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, you know,
It could be this way too if you're putting it
a
on
lamp,
yeah,
table lamp.
a table lamp like I got over there.
Yeah, you got one of them.
I got a couple of them.
So this is really freaking good for
So what are you gonna give it on the
a
taste?
stout.
Taste and aftertaste.
I am giving them a 5. Don't give them a fucking 5. Don't give them
Boy.
a 5. We can't
Oh,
finish this thing. We'll die.
Oh boy.
We won't survive.
Hey, now he's begging me
Shit.
not to. Hey,
I
now
should
he's.
give him
Hey,
a
hold on.
4.
Now he's begging me not to give him a 5. But I'm not gonna give him a 5
Thank goodness.
because I won't be able to get out my damn seat if I give him a
I
5.
won't be able to walk.
No, it won't even. It's not even that bad. The reason why I'm not gonna give him a 5 is because like I'm not a big stout guy. I'm a dark beer guy, but I'm not into the stout so much. The flavored like chocolate and all that stuff. I'm more of a dark lager type person, like Guinness and stuff like that.
This
So
is great though.
yeah, I mean it's really really good. So I'm gonna give him just a tad bit below the 5 with a 4.
All right, a 4. Thank goodness.
Boy, we still got all this to drink. You know what?
I shouldn't have poured so much.
Hey, instead of sipping this, I'm gonna just go ahead and shoot it. You want to shoot it?
Oh man.
You ready?
I don't know about that.
You ready? You ready to take the shot, boy? Go on, get your shot, boy.
I'm gonna need another water. Water, guys. We're gonna need water. This guy's got 2 waters over here.
Oh yeah, I came prepared. I knew we were
I had
8.
one. I went
We were
through
8 in. That's 16 glasses, folks.
Cheers.
Cheers, Yachty. When you shoot it, man, you taste so much of that chocolate. It's like liquid chocolate.
It's so good.
Dude, it is really, really good. Honestly, you guys knocked it out of the park with that. I don't even really deal with stouts like that. But you guys did a really good job.
That's why I gave him a 5.
Yes, sir.
That's a good one.
So, Yachty.
Oh, shit.
What we got up next?
Oh, man.
Are we busting out the spinning wheel?
We're busting out the spinning wheel.
Oh, dang.
So
are we going to do the spinning wheel or are we doing the kamikaze? What are we going to do tonight?
Let's do the spinning wheel. We got some dangerous combos going on here.
Okay. So I say we take a second. We get the spinning wheel behind us. And I say we be right back.
We'll be right back with the spinning wheel.
Yes, sir. Oh, shit. We back.
Oh, damn.
That 9%'s kicking in.
It is kicking in hard.
Boy.
That's a great beer, though.
Hey,
For
but
9%, that tastes good.
How did it actually rate? Let me get my paperwork out the way. I was doing some paperwork on the beer.
So,
how did everything rate tonight?
Spooky Scary got number 1. Is it because it's the last beer?
I don't know.
It's
very unique. It's very unique.
It's really good.
So
Really
you
good.
see that we got the spinning wheel behind us.
Oh, and guess who got second place?
Who got second place?
The Gentle Giant.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Are we going from last beers to the first?
Yeah.
And that's how.
Well, Citrus Wheat got third place.
Oh, okay.
But they also got third place with some other beers.
Oh, okay. So the third, if we spin the wheel and we land on a 3.
You yawn?
No, man, it was like a beer yawn. It was a beer yawn. So if we spin the wheel and we get on a 3, we have 3 different beers to choose from.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, and for the 6 too.
Oh, okay. So tell these folks what we got behind us.
All right. So out of the top rated beers, we have 1 through 6.
1 through 6. Even though that we had 8, we had a couple that had a tie, so we had to do 1 through 6.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spin the wheel, and whatever number that lands on, whatever beer that is ranked that number, that's the beer that we have to fill our drink up with.
Yep.
Well, actually, we have to finish that beer because we still have the beers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Still in. So you should go first. Yeah, I always go first.
Yeah, he always goes first, so I'm going to switch it up, and I'm going to spin that wheel. Let's give it a spin.
Come on, 6.
Ooh, 4. What we got?
Let me look at my chart.
Porter?
4. You have porter or upriver?
Oh, I called it.
Porter?
Come on, give me that porter.
All right.
That's right up my alley. So that was actually a great spin for me. And this probably just enough.
Just enough to fill it up just a little bit. Oh, he gonna make another upriver over here.
Oh, dang. You
see, he's got a little bit left.
I got
some spit in there.
I got a little spit juice for the porter.
All right.
So what you got, Yachty?
Let's see. So I know Citrus Wheat is 3, so I really want to get 3. So wish me luck.
Oh, hold on. Let's get back to 1. All right, go ahead.
Oh, we got to start it right there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Spin a wheel like it's Wheel of Fortune over here.
2. Gentle Giant on there, boy.
Shit.
You about to get litty.
That 8.1%. I'm not ready. He wasn't ready.
He ain't ready.
I ain't ready for that.
He ain't ready.
Damn.
Boy.
And there's a lot left, too. Oh, my God. There's more than spit left in this one.
Oh, dang.
This thing is...
Oh, dang.
There's about that much more left. Oh, crap. R.I.P. to my liver.
Hey, folks, once again, make sure to tune in. Go watch the last episode because we had some celebrities on there. We had the Macho Man, Randy Savage, and we had the Punisher. And we have a great list of other episodes going back from our Oktoberfest marathon. Yep. Old Harold, this next episode that's getting ready to launch is our Dogwood. Yeah, big shout out to Ryan and the whole staff over there. Make sure to stay tuned. And Yachty, we're doing it. Big shout out to Lauren and the Old Bakery Beer Company. I appreciate you guys. You guys did a wonderful job. And like always,
let's get drunk.
Yeah, let's get it, baby.
This beer was so full, I had to like slam it against my face to drink it. Oh my God.
Yeah, baby.
Why couldn't it be citrus sweet for me?
Boy, because it wasn't meant to be.
Shit.
Catch us next time on Two Yachties and Beer. Like, subscribe, all that good shit. And we're out. Cheers, baby.